So you mentioned overactive bladder and what a man may be experiencing.
Yeah.
How do they tie that into BPH? Why would they even consider BPH if they're thinking just urgency, bladder issues constantly?
Okay, that's a very fair point. So let's think about it in something very simple. You're out watering your garden, right? And all of a sudden you're either, messing around or you're taking the hose way too far and there's a kink that develops in the hose, that fold. And so the signs and symptoms of BPH or prostate cancer with the with the frequency of urination or the difficulty of urination comes from that prostate. I mean, if this is my urethra, the prostate's around it. Yeah, this is a comfortable prostate.
It's graphic image.
Yeah,
it's graphic image.
It is. But then once that prostate starts to grow, it starts to squeeze down on the urethra, and so you get that kink in the hose effect. Right. And so that's when it becomes very difficult to urinate, or you're stopping and starting, or just can't feel the full emptiness of the bladder.
Yeah, there's different symptoms of that overactive bladder that you're going to be experiencing. It may not just be you're having trouble urinating.
Just imagine that going on inside of you.
Constantly.
That's got to be
not knowing, because it could be talking about urgency. You may be running to the bathroom for this reason. You may have trouble starting, stopping, dribbling. These are, it's hard for a man to talk about that.
Oh,
I can respect that. But, kind of heart goes out to the man that's at the urinal and not moving, making no progress. People are coming and going next to him. And all the while it's taking that mental toll on him. Maybe pushing 45, 50, 55 years old. And as he's sitting there thinking that, not thinking about his prostate at all and the effects that that could be taking on him.
And
so
I could just see where it's just really uncomfortable to talk about. Again, that's why we're here. We're here to talk about this and let you guys know. I mean, it's a normal thing. It's something that it happens to men, and we have to understand that
it's at an alarming rate that it happens.
Oh yeah,
it's 50% of men over 50.
Those stats are underreported, which is really scary.
They have to be. People aren't talking. The whole thing with men's health is that it's not being reported. Men aren't going to the doctor, so why would these numbers be accurate? But that's the most accurate one we have, right?
Yeah.
And that's what we're working with.
And so we have to understand that if it's 50% of guys who actually get up and report it, we're at an alarming number of guys that are just not talking about it. So
we're not going to estimate on the amount,
and that's in the past. And so from here on out, let's feel free to talk about it. Women, we're calling on you again.
Yeah.
If you see that the man in your life, whether it be a father, husband, uncle, brother, any guy that you care about, if you see that they're having these problems and you're watching this video, now you're empowered to let them know, hey, this could be a problem with BPH or prostate cancer. It could be something going on. So get to your doctor. A lot of these issues in men's health are preventable.
That's the best word. They're preventable. And just to jump on to the point you just made, if you're a woman and your spouse may be experiencing this and you may think it doesn't affect you, that's his urinary issue. I have my own things going on. He has ours. That's why we go to the doctors. This can translate, like we said, to ED. This can translate to mental, social, psychological issues. And by being proactive and getting in front of it, that's how we start that with self-assessment, you monitoring your symptoms, and guess what? Talking to your doctor.
Talk to your doctor.
If anyone has seen it all before, it's your doctor. Oh, You're just another prostate to him.
Well, maybe not. But.
Maybe not, but they've seen it all before. So, it can be difficult to do, but the American Urology Association questionnaire that we have in the link down below, that's something you can take, fill out.
Clinically recognized
and accepted. Bring it to your doctor. Let them lead the conversation.
Yeah. We're, kind of helping you guys out by providing that questionnaire. And if you feel uncomfortable, if you're, we don't expect everybody to be like me and Steven, just running around prostate this, penis here and there, like
really
whatever we're doing.
If everyone started doing that. Yeah.
I mean, it would be kind of cool because I
couldn't
feel like
handle it.
I feel like the rates of men's health and
couldn't
the
handle
healthier guys would come around. But
I have a hard enough time handling you, man.
well, we just want to let you know that you're not just another prostate to us. You're a man.
I misspoke on that one.
Yeah, well, you're a man, and you have a family, you have people that you care about, and we want you to be there for them, and that means being healthy. There's a lot that goes into providing for a family, and not saying that women don't, but I mean, this is a men's health podcast, so we're focused on men.
Yeah.
But there's a lot goes into providing for a family and taking care of business.
That's the ultimate form of strength, I think. And we'll definitely dive more into that in our history of men's health and policies and things that impacted us. We can put that video down below for you guys to check out, see what drives us, see what motivates us. But, personally, I think the strength of a man comes from recognizing that you may have something you're dealing with that if you don't take care of it, if you don't take care of yourself, your family and your loved ones are going to suffer. And so you have, a moral obligation to take care of yourself. And so I think if you don't do that, it's a form of weakness. No matter how strong you are in the gym, if you're not actively taking care of yourself, your
all that
family's
strength's
kind of
going to
falling
fall
second.
all the strength's going to fall to the wayside. I mean, the machismo is, it's real to a degree, but we can kind of toss that out the door when it comes to being healthy. I mean, this is really important to us. This should be really important to you. And let's.
And it may be easy for us to sit here and talk about it because we're personally not dealing with these issues, but it's something we care about so deeply that.
Well, we're in it too.
We're in it. Well, I mean, I have a microphone in my face. We're talking about prostates. It's going on the internet. Clearly, we are making sacrifices to provide value. And, if two things can happen here. If one person will be inspired to go to the doctor or take care of their husband, their spouse, their brother,
this is
if
a
they
win.
take these questionnaires, or if they use prostate in a conversation, 2 wins.
This is a win.
This is a win.
And, if anybody asks you, people make fun of you, like, oh, you're talking about your prostate, or, if you're coming forward about an issue that you're having, and somebody makes fun of you or says something, and say, hey, screw you, buddy, I'm prostate.
Yeah.
I say it all the time.
It's aggressive, but it's a stigma. And if you know anything about our movement, what we're doing, we're breaking stigmas because it's there. We're just not talking about it, and that's why it's been overlooked from. For decades. I mean, it's finally becoming recognized, and there's clinical research looking into this issue and the policies that surround men's health. So it's not just us. There are stigmas there that exist that, you may feel uncomfortable saying the word, talking about it with another man, or even just your doctor.
I actually have a funny little story. I was hanging out one day and discussing men's health. I think we were getting a logo or something worked on. And this guy comes up to me, he sees me a lot.
Was this yesterday at the tattoo shop? Was that the tattoo shop yesterday?
No, this was somewhere else.
Oh my God, that was a great story too.
Actually, I think it might have been here. So this guy comes up to me and he's just like, hey, why are you always talking about penises and prostates? Like, what's your problem? And I'm just like, I'm a men's health guy, man. I'm prostate, and I'm here to break a stigma. And so, in pro wrestling terms, I live the gimmick. You know what I mean? This is who I am. I mean, it really is. And I want it to be who I am because it helps make awareness and empowerment a reality for people. And, he was going on and on about how it's not important, and he thought that there wasn't a stigma in men's health. And I was like, do me a favor. How about you say prostate? And we're in front of friends. I mean, this isn't even in front of a room full of people. This is like 3 buddies, hanging out. We're working on a logo for our podcast. And this guy's like stuttering, like, I don't know. I mean, people
don't want to talk about it.
Yeah,
and I can't
he
really
couldn't
blame
even
them.
say prostate.
But not a lot of people like talking about it like you, because when the camera turns off, I kind of back away from it. This guy doesn't. This guy's going to give you
full force.
This guy's going to give you the full force every time. So hope you find value in that, guys. We'll see you in the next videos. Give us a like, subscribe, follow us on social media.
Tell your friends and tell your loved ones. We're here. We're here for you.
Men's Health Unscripted. Thanks for checking in, guys.